I am going to show you how to get a chicken on a rotisserie spit the nice, easy way. Traditionally, people tell you buy some cotton string, tie it this way, tie it this way. Forget it. That string's not going to work. It works, but what if it burns on the grill? Sometimes it'll burn and catch on fire. So we're not going to do that. So the first thing you do is you position your chicken in the center of the lower spit. That's all nice and tight. And you force it right down on there. And then the next one, goes in, and it just slips right in there like this. There you go. And you just tighten this up like this. There it is. That's on there. Pretty balanced. Now, the problem is these floppy legs, right? And you got to tie the chicken up. It's not what we do here. Here's how I do it. I take a piece of metal wire. This happens to be stainless steel from an electric fence I have out in the yard. A lot of times I use building wire. It's steel. Don't get a coated wire because of course the coating will burn off in the grill. So the first thing you do here is you take your legs and you just flip them, your wings, and you flip your wings, you just tuck them on the back just like this. And they always tend to hold through the whole process, so that's not a problem. Then you got to deal with these legs, right? So you take a piece of this wire and just wrap it around this back knuckle. And you leave a flag sticking out or a tail. Then you just stick it around this threaded part. And you go to the other one and you wrap it around that knuckle. Just leave it sticking out so you can get it off at the end. There you go. All done. No tying with a string that's going to burn. Nothing's going to flop around. And it's pretty evenly weighted. That's it. A couple of seconds. When you're done, we're going to take that wire off and throw it away. If you're really excited about your wings, you could just take a piece of wire, poke it through each wing, and go around this side here. That'll hold your wings in place. But traditionally, the wings are never a problem. This is the problem, the legs are flopping. All right, so I'm going to get this on the grill, season it up, and catch up to you. How easy was that? As my chicken goes around the rotisserie on the barbecue grill outdoors, I baste it. I have this little silicone base, so you can use any paintbrush you'd like, but this is reusable. So I always start out with a little bit of ketchup. So I'm going to put about, oh, there you go, half a cup of ketchup. And about a tablespoon of vinegar. Quarter a cup of vegetable oil. Oh, about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of black pepper. I always use an Italian seasoning, so I got 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning in there. Tablespoon of garlic powder. Tablespoon of salt. And that's it. I just blend that up because, you know, it's just going to make for a real pretty looking bird at the end. And nice seasoning on the skin, and I put it in the cavity, and it just goes everywhere. So that's the basting sauce, or barbecue sauce, call it what you want. And I'll get you outside and show you how we put it on the grill. Here we are, we're outdoors with my well-seasoned gas grill. This is my rotisserie motor. So, and I have the chicken on the spit, And if I don't know if you can see, but I'm only using half of it. I'm using 2 of the burners, and I got the baffles on there, and the juices are gonna drip on the baffles and season this chicken nicely. Turn it on. As simple as that. I space the skewers here just right so it's over the baffles. And now I just paint my spices on as she goes around. And I'm going to do this so I come out here every 15 minutes. And I check the temperature, I make sure nothing's burning. And I make sure it's nice and moist the whole time. You know, as it goes around, the chicken will baste itself because it's got so much fat in it. But I still like to come out and keep an eye on it. Get everything covered. Okay, it's on high, everything nice and hot. I'm going to turn it down on the low as possible. And I'm going to close this. And the oven thermometer is probably going to get around 250. That's fine. It only has to be up to, say, 200, because you need 165 in the middle when it's done. So, and I like it. The longer it takes, the more moist it is. So, now go have a beer. It is 165 degrees on the inside, so it's done. So I'm going to take it inside and pull it off the spit for you. There you go. This chicken's done. It's been cooking for about an hour and 15-20 minutes out there at 250 degrees. So you'd like to let it rest for a few minutes. Slide that one out, and then you can loosen this one up. Or what you do is just take your pliers and just unwrap it. That one's there, done. Then you loosen up this one. Pull that off. Pull that off. And then this wire, I left one tab hanging up, or tail, or flag. And that's it, throw that away. There you go, on and off the spit, really easy. No tying with all that cotton thread that can burn. And I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes and then carve it up.